Hi. We're gonna be playing a horror game called Love Sam. God. Let's do it. My dirty little secrets. Okay. Jesus. Okay. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much? Knowing Brian Colmer, as much as I did, is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What would B say if he saw me again? Hell nah. I think B is Brian, or whatever. B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep on going. I wonder if it was the same for him too. Wait. SB? Okay, so I'm probably S? And B is probably Brian or whatever. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. Will he remember me? Sure. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget cute. I agree, he's very cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough for him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Okay. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world, Brian Colmer. That's a good drawing. I like that drawing. I can't draw. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey, and I'd be like, hey. Nothing but hanging out after that with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to me again? But did time already ruin our moments? Hi. Okay, good chat. I'm glad I picked that up. I'm concerned because that was on the phone and that was on the page. I don't like that. I could call him 1,000 times and more just to hear him say hello. I enjoyed just feeling his presence on the other side. I even enjoyed imagining him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. So, was that supposed to be me on the phone, talking to him or something? Am I Brian? I don't know. I think I'm Brian. Jesus! Okay, Christ. I think I'm Brian, and I'm reading his diary or something. Okay, I'm gonna explore. Here. In there. That's just PG. That as a debut outfit? Oh yeah, August 21st, 2016. Or 2006, Jesus. I admire your confidence, Sam. So that's S. S is Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the Queen of Wayrite Academy. I spent last night telling myself confidence, Sam, confidence. but looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempting socializing with people who call me a city girl. Wait, whose high school has a dorm room? Is this in, the UK or something? Or is this, a private school? I don't know. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot calling her. Bite you later, diary. My only true friend. Love, Sam. Now entering Rosen Peak. Also, in the bottom right, is that a burn mark or something? Okay. Hello? Was there someone there that I didn't see? Maybe, I don't know. I wish I could sneak into people's minds, look beyond their eyes just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deeper into my heart. Stranger to friend, special someone to... Hello? Why is there just a blood spot? How did the blood spot get here? Back to stranger, then to... Okay, dude, sure. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a... No, something happened there. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Okay, so I think Lies was bugging out, so I guess something to do with Lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. No, that's true. Poetry is just doing, putting... Well, that's just writing in general, putting your feelings into words. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first you must answer the door. Okay. Knock, knock. Guys, I don't want to look behind me. Okay. Hi. Hi there. Who is it? Is it the pizza man? No. I do not see anyone. It is just pitch black. Oh, there's someone behind me, isn't there? Ooh. Nope. I'm paranoid. I don't know. Okay. August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stops talking about someone else. I'm Stacy. I'm pretty. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my need to move out of the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. Hey. Okay. The door is not open. What the Hello? Okay then. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open, even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's door was closed shut, and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint. Something but... Hi? Hello? No? Okay. Why is the heart there by the thing? Okay. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint. Something behind his bright smile. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever. I don't like that. You know, I really don't like that. No. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Light, please. I like the light. I like the light. Can I stand up? I don't want to stand up. Let's stand up. Jesus Christ. Okay. No lights. They're off. Let's read the note. I love notes. August 29th or 24th. I don't know. I think it's 24th. My first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as a setting for a mystery/horror genre. Lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. What? Okay. As for now, I'm just gonna leave those POI, points of interest, on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework. I now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class, to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to the more crowded part of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. It's unfortunate that you live in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. Also, why are there burn marks on those notes? I don't know. We'll figure it out. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. That is tough, to be good at, sports in school, because you don't have a lot of free time. B was the best quarterback Wayrite could ask for. Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within. Okay, that's nice, good for you. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. SB and SB. So, what was it, Sam and Brian? I don't know if I'm Sam and Brian. Sam or Brian. It makes sense either way, because I feel like that hand was... Excuse me? I feel like that hand was Sam, and I'm looking through Sam's diary or whatever. But those things seem like they were the things that were 3 years ago. So, I don't know. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache. A good kind of bad headache. What's a good kind of bad headache? I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me that hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Hi. I don't want to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I have to look behind me. Oh no. I just have to... I thought there was going to be something else that happened. August 31st, 2006. For a boarding school, Wayrite intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today, and 2 things surprised me. 1, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. 2, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lazley's books assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking about picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kylie's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. Okay, so these are like before. These are probably 3 years before the diary was written, I guess. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love songs those eyes utter. So turn around and sing for me. I don't wanna, but I will. Hi. How's it going? Let's say hi to... Okay. She went away. Didn't want to talk, I guess. What's in here? Excuse me? Okay, let's put that down. Can I turn on the lights now, please? Oh my god. Okay. September 4th, 2006. Visited the library again, a bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth the bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend's bud wander around in the library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick the book for Miss Lazley's assignment. Almost got too close to him, trying to see what he was going to pick. Really hope he didn't notice me. Didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. Jock in a library? Now I see everything. Well, it was me, hate to admit, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. Why is there an eyeball in her mouth, though? Jesus. I miss him even when I'm with him. I see him even when he is not looking. What? Okay, I think I'm Sam. Because... maybe not. Am I supposed to look behind me? Okay, well the lights are on. I did not do that. And why is the note there? Jesus. Wait, the note's gone. Hello? Oh, did it fall under? That's why the branch is there. Let me grab it. Okay. September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. I mean, okay. When I took psychology class, it was really interesting, and I loved every bit of it. I'm just saying, psychology is really fun. This time, he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself, blah blah. Wow, like I really need to evaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kinda smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid brain probs wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. Okay, hi there. Listen. If she wanted to have some head, or if I'm the one who wants head, let's be real here. She did not just have to come out of the bed, though. That's just a little mean. She didn't have to hide. As the time we spent together grew longer, one question kept on growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there was nobody to even hear it. Jesus, okay. I'll answer this honestly. Will others think that I do not overthink? Wait. Hold on, it's late, I need to think about this. I do not overthink. No, I overthink. Would never lie to my friends. I lie. Never use others for my personal gain. I don't do that. Won't betray anyone close to me? I hope not. Never act on my impulse. No, I do that all the time. Don't run away from my responsibilities. No, I do that all the time. Wait. Yeah, no. I'm a fucking freak. Yes. Sorry, Sam? Or Brian? Whoever you are. You're a fucking freak, apparently. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? Never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from time to time to get the stupid assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was... Okay, hold on. If you have to start a conversation and say, it's not like I've been stalking you or anything, just don't say anything. Just don't mention that you haven't been stalking someone. That's just bad. Don't do that. My mind was still jumbled up from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started. I have not read that. Hopefully there's a movie or something, because I'll just watch it. Because boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later at some point, and I said, yeah, see ya. Misery. Real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. What I did for B. What did you do? All of them, because I loved him. What things did you do, though? Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. Okay. Is this supposed to be like a play or a way to represent the book Misery? I don't know. Haven't read it, haven't seen the movie or whatever. But we'll see. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poem-ish life. A tender/subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it, as long as B does. B was always welcome in my world. I gave him the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back to our world to find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B. Let's go back to our small world, where I placed my love at, everywhere you loved. Let's go back. Okay. What? Hold on. Back? Oh. Okay. Go back and go forward. What is it? What is it? Okay. I'm going to play this choice now. You know what? That's better. I'm gonna keep it locked. Oh, that's locked. Bruh. Okay. 2 stickers. Okay, so there's a map and there are stickers. I probably have to figure out where this goes, so. Turns out the lake does have a history of having dead bodies in it. That's great. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. What? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere. Again. He said, hey, and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered me to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner. Okay, Joe's Diner. Home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There's also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, too, unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs to restock. I found my own POI, a bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got to taste that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see the weird gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that it's a secret base of some kind, since few people actually visit Colton Hill. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream? Okay. Lake Mead. Lake Mead, Joe's Diner. Then bus stop, I guess. Epic. It's the epic pin. Joe's Diner. Donut shop. Broken memories, broken heart, broken neck. Crack, crack, crack. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I think I was wrong. What? Okay, wait a minute. I swear to God. Okay, dude. Sure. I'm angry. Joe's Diner, Donut Shop, Colton Hill, right? Yes? Yes. Jesus. I miss Morning Dew Bakery. Bee never shut up about its donuts. So tasty. That's not how you spell tasty, is it? I don't know. They did taste sweet, just like Bee's heart. Hello? There's a better way to word that. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date, turned cold and bitter. I miss its warmth. I miss its sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. I'm gonna have to turn around. I don't want to turn around. Miss its warmth. Wait, there's a microwave. Oh, wait. The fridge was open. I gotcha. Who microwaves a donut? Hello? Why are you microwaving a donut? Turn up. That is a heart. Why are you? Hello? Okay. That's nice. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, that's not it? How do I have to open the microwave? That's nice. The heart blew up. September 25th, 2006. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't an assload of douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Okay, no, he's an assload of douche if he has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think you should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out, because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep... I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian? They do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite ends, so maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Bringing the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase seemed like a good idea now. Sigh. Who just writes sigh? I know I promised myself to stay away from people, stay away from the drama. But when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what the feeling is, but for now, I'm going to label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under the bed just like the pictures I took today. Hi. Okay. Shove it under the bed. That just scared me. Jesus. Okay. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so that we could chat, but I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. Could have hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say hello. That was as far as our late night phone call chit-chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he knew who was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red, fiery sensation. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere. Sam and Brian, S plus B, Sam and Brian. Oh, finish what you started. Okay. So that's why I need the marker. What? Oh. Fuck. Oh. Okay. Wow. That's nice. Do I get to keep reading, please? No? Oh, that's great. Are you leading me to the bathroom? Yes, you are. Oh, dear God. Dude, I can't draw a heart in real life. How do you expect me to draw a heart in a video game? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that, you know? Please leave that shut. Let's shut. Nope, can't shut that. Have to draw this. Okay. I know what a heart looks like, guys. It is so blurry. Oh, Jesus. I'm so focused right now. You don't even know. Oh, thank God. Oh. What? Hello? What? Am I playing some stupid Unity horror asset game? This is literally a stupid Unity horror asset game, but it's not like Devour. What? What is going on? Why is there a note on a rock? Okay. Sam, maybe at Colton Hill, you know where to find me, Brian. Do I walk off? Do I look? I don't want to look behind me. Jesus. What? Okay. September 28th, 2006. Due date for Miss Lazley's. Is it Lazley or Lastly? Probably Lazley, I don't know. Due date for Miss Lazley's book report is right around the corner and I'm still not finished. Only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally I wouldn't be reading another teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's just because of all those girls around him. So she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. Kill them, I guess? I don't know. If I could finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. Book equals A+. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignment. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it's safe to say I'm part of a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? I wanted to read Brian like a book, peep into his beautiful head. You know, maybe you don't wanna. Maybe you don't wanna. I don't like this. Fill it with the desires I had to secretly incubate. You. Okay? Desires of whispering words like don't leave me, don't go away, don't smile for others. Please don't look away, please don't look away. I'm not looking away. I'm not looking away. What? I'm not looking away. 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 Nope. I won't. I'm not looking away. Hi. How's it going? No, I'm not looking away. I'm not looking away. I'm running out of mouse space. I'm running out of mouse space. Finish your drawing, please. Keep going. Finish your drawing for the love of God. What? I think I can look away now. No. I have to get up. Finish. I can't read this. I have to look behind me. Ooh! Okay. My heart needs a moment. I'm gonna have a heart attack playing this game. October 4th, 2006. Stacy invited everyone to the late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen, but to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude of me to not be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha? Okay, that's a bad comparison. Do not say that. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Well, we're gonna find out in like 10 minutes when I have a heart attack. Like staring into closed eyes, I could never know if B knew I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew, but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what's the point when the stench is still there? What stench? I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. But how did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. I still could have some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they gave him made me want to puke. The smile as if their relationship with Brian meant more than the one I have with B. And yet, I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college admission like a spotless student record. He can't just shake up my whole world and leave. Okay, I'll open it. I'm mashing! I'm mashing the left click. Okay. I'll read this one. Suicide suspected and death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was likely found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life, police says. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wayride Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of her former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. It must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosen Peak police say the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. Fuck. Wait. Is that the breathing on the phone? Or is that just like her, like, breathing because she was like wanting to talk to Brian and just could only breathe. I don't know. Waveride Academy now faces a suspicion of neglecting its students led by the mother of blank. Okay, hold on. Before a jump scare happens or something, I just want to get some thoughts out there. So, I don't know who I am. I'm probably Brian. Girl of 17. So, Sam does not like Brian, I guess? Does not like me. That's why she's doing this to me. She was probably like, when she went to the party, she was probably like, Until Dawn, that game. She was probably like pranked, and it was a prank gone wrong. Or they went too far, I guess is a better way to put it. And, I don't know, she maybe killed herself, maybe she was killed by the party goers, maybe by Brian. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, are those needles? Yeah, those are needles. Why needles? What? I don't know. I don't know if... Wait. Are they saying that, like, Brian did drugs or Sam did drugs? I thought of Brian first because maybe he did, like, performance-enhancing drugs to be the star quarterbacker or something. I don't know. October 7th, 2006. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me, "You feeling okay?" No, I was not okay, and why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine, real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam, you reached a new low in life. Shit, is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, since I passed the test by somehow showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow, I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake, and it's not hangover. Jesus. Okay, let's look out the door. Still pitch. A bathroom? Nah, close that door. Stay in there. Stay in there. Back. What? Oh, I'm back in the forest. Oh, I don't want to be here. The door is gone. So this is where I died, or whoever died. Oh. I was Sam in the other dream sequence or whatever. Hi, Sam. What? Where'd she go? Did she fall off? Oh, Jesus Christ. The place is trashed, bro. You gotta keep in mind that I can't scream because I'll wake up my parents. I have popcorn because I thought there was gonna be a funny cutscene. No, not a funny cutscene. This is happening. I thought this was gonna be a silly horror game that I would laugh at. I'm not laughing at this. October 8th, 2006. Oh my god, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town, the whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was that it was quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you were careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Not very. Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half bad. When I came back down the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love, Sam. What the? Oh, I don't want to read this. Okay. Brian's secret hideout. A closed Colton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. All of life's problems, Golden Hill, our sanctuary. I wished it could be our special place, ours and ours only. Golden Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Why was I just one of many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosenpeak, and me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. Oh. Oh? Uh-oh. You have to stop taking pictures, dude. You have to. Please. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I really don't want to get up. Okay. You don't deserve a face? That's... Peel off your skin. October 10th, 2006. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about... I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to move. Can I look around? Okay, Jesus. What? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do you want me to do? I'm facing you. What? My camera. I don't want the camera. Time 1 step Polaroid camera. I don't want to look around. I really don't. Hope you remember how to take a picture. I really don't. You didn't give me the controls? Hold on. Fuck. Why did that scare me? I really don't want to do this. Hold on, let's finish reading this. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mingled. Mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sorta like the main character, Jenny. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know, it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kinda cute. Hello? She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael, popular, has killer biceps, and busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I can tell Brian one day that I'm here for him. Okay, Jesus. Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosenpeak as soon as he was given the chance. In a spaceship? As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drowned in my own endless nightmare. Don't leave me. Every night I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie. Whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece. No matter how I try to. Try to what? Oh God, I hear them again. Are you in a healthy relationship? Take this quiz to find out. Okay. One must take as much as one gives. No. Obsession is a stronger form of love? No. No one can have what you can't. No. B never loved you. No. Because you're a selfish little shit. No. All your problems are caused by you. No. It's all your fault. Not my fault. Not my fault. Bad. Your survey results. Lies. Are you in denial? Are you regretting? Okay. Or maybe you forgot who you are. Hey, someone's calling you. Ring ring. It's you. Okay. Am I Sam? Is this my breathing? I don't like this. I want to go back to reading, please. Let me go back to reading, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's getting worse. The fucking whole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. And it's getting bigger and bigger. The voices, I hear them from the crack, are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. October 13th, 2006. Miss Lastly gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classics as long as we stick to the ABCB pattern. I've never heard of the ABCB pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABC berserk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. Call me Sam Spear, or is it Holt Spear? I don't know, but at least we know these notes are from Sam Holt. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. Guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' room are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. Hey, she's easy. I get that. That means she has a lot of sex with a lot of men. She's a whore. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided to ignore this hunch. You know, maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe things would have been easier if you pursued this hunch. Okay, I can keep reading. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them. Okay, pause, because I had a realization. Not a lot of things happen when you're reading the diary. It's sort of like your peacetime, like when you're relaxed. But when you make a realization or something sudden happens, then everything goes haywire. And I guess that's sort of like what happened for whoever is writing this poem, or this diary, who I'm assuming is Sam. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. Fuck. I have to get up. What? I cherish your smile. Cherish your smile? Okay, let's put that back. Let's put that back. Let's put that back. I what? I something your what? I indulge your gaze. My God, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, it's up there. Keep me forever yours? Keep me forever warm. It's in the bathroom, isn't it? Coward. I'll have to turn the lights off. Christ. Be my endless sun rays. Okay, I have to put a poem together, I guess. Let's see. I cherish your smile. I indulge your gaze. Keep me forever warm. I cherish your smile. I indulge your gaze. Keep me forever warm. My endless sun rays. I cherish your smile. I indulge your gaze. Keep me forever warm. Be my endless sun rays. Okay? Indulge your gaze. Keep me forever warm. Be my endless sunrise. Okay, I think that meant I was right, because I'm not dead. October 20th, 2006. With Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say the teachers here didn't give their poor students a break just because a test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you are a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is a friggin' Stacy Lanings? That's an unfortunate last name. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Cal to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive. Geez, have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. Okay. Let's go to the door. Let's go to the door. Let's go to the door. What's in the door? Hi, guys. Hi. What's up? Okay. Hi. 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 What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's chat. Let's just chat. Let's just chat. Let's just chat. Let's just chat. Okay. No. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, God. I wake without... Shut up. Shut up. I can't read. Thanks for your input in this conversation. Christ. I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night, my lifeless room. Endless nightmare. Shut up. What? No, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am? Uh-oh. It went away. Why did it go away? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a bathroom. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I got this. I wear my big boy pants. I wear my pull-ups because I'm a big boy. It's the lady! Greenheart University, discover your potential with our early admission program. We're waiting for any hardworking and career-driven individuals. Okay, I'm gonna look up that website later on. I don't know. Pee pee poo poo, pee poo poo. What's up? What? Okay. What the fuck are you smiling at? Nothing. I'm not smiling at anything. I'm not smiling at anything. What? What? Hey. We can talk about this. 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 I can't see. So this part was really difficult and it took me like 5 minutes and nothing happened during those 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna skip to the part where I actually beat the part. That's me dying in real life. That's what I sounded like when I died, because I'm dead. God. We're waiting for any hardworking and career-driven individuals. I'm driving my face into a wall. This is for B. Don't pussy out. Push the shutter. Do it. Hang on. As I say, you're nothing but... You are nothing but trash. And that's the same thing. Fucking trash. You belong here, you belong in the trash, probably. Yeah, you belong in the trash can. Yep. Okay, that's gonna suck. I want to read that though. God. Okay. Please just let me read, please. Fuck. Please, please, I just want to read. I just want to read. I just want to read. Two, where's two? Please, I'm almost there. Please, I'm almost there. God damn it. It's so difficult because I try to trace over it, but it's just like, nah, you didn't do that. This is just annoying. This isn't even like a horror thing. This is just a chore. Let me in. Not back here. Oh, okay, back in the room. Mildly happier with this. Mildly. Okay. This is really run down now, though. Okay. Time to read. October 23rd, 2006. There was a consulting session for Greenheart University student programs. They called it GUSP. Oh, what the fuck. At the gym today, I've seen its posters all over the school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give it a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. Once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. Also, I think Greenheart was the poster thing, the university back at the poster smile woman thing. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran for my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship. Insecure like me. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the walls too. But seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. College is hard, especially like leaving all your friends. I mean, it's easier now that you have texting and stuff, but still. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for. Not even a false hope to look forward to this time. A long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change. But every day was still just like every day. He was still a school star, I was still his friend. When you live in Rosenpeak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself, maybe after graduation, I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward. But I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up into bed. Her. Him and her. Poor? Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really the victim of all of this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. So why do I have to feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me? Like someone's always trying to judge me? Why is Stacy texting me? How did the invite go? Is she in or not? Oh, she's coming. Looks like her can't say no to a party like this. Sweet, time to give her the drama she wants so bad. So, am I the baddie? Am I Brian and I tricked her? Am I screwing with her? November 2nd, 2006. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting rude too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night. Again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? So, let me put my thoughts into words. Kyle texted Sam that they want to screw with, no, Kyle texted Stacy that they want to screw with Sam. And I guess that's how she died. And I don't know if Brian was in on it. Also, why the drugs? I guess the whole thing was 3 years ago, because 2006, and it was mentioned near the beginning. But, oh, and in the paper. What the fuck? Look at the window. Those are eyes. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Wait. I don't think this is Sam's diary. Or is this... She came into our life. I don't think this is Sam's diary, no. I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. Huh. Only bad changes happen in my life, no matter how hard I tried to protect it. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Yeah, this isn't Sam's diary. This is someone else. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else, even to B. So is this Stacy's diary, I guess? S and B, I guess that's Stacy. But then I saw them talking at the library. I could see clearly, but I could know it from B's face. But if it's, then why would we be texting Stacy? God, I don't know. He was making her smile. It was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening, and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. Okay. The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider. That moment I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy. Spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of the city girl in front of everyone. Only then she would know her place. It could have been so simple, only if B didn't get in the way. Who the hell am I? What? Bummer was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk Stacy? What? Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, needy bitches like Sam do make some people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary, but she has some nasty daddy issues too. Got an idea. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch she can be? Sounds fun, but how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. What? Uh-oh. We eat hammers for breakfast and drink their tears to wash them down. Go golems. Let's go to the Let's go to the library. Can hurt your university. Hello there. Hi guys. What? Hold on. Those look like the robots, those eyes, that looks like the robots from Old Road Blues, Fallout New Vegas. I'm just saying. Hi. Back away. Okay. Let's read this. November 6, 2006. Crossed out, this is what is. I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hallway. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me. The face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even try to say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him. But the floor started spinning, and people started whispering, like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. Jesus. Beep, 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 beep. Kept saying nothing was going on between them. Lies, lies, lies. How could you? But I was too cracked in the head to believe everything was fine. He's cracked. That's actually a really sick drawing. That's so sick. I don't care what this person did, that is a sick drawing and I have a lot of respect for him. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge into our lives and start disrespecting what I barely coped with. Stacy kept doing what she did best, digging into others' secrets. She sent pictures of the little shitster diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Golden Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. There were eyes in her eye. I don't like that. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. I get it, Blarg. The book is vomiting. I get that's clever. At the same time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Wait, am I Kyle? Did you find it or not? So Kyle's gay, kind of, or bi. I guess he's bi. I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're giving up now? Forget it. Please, babe, maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said forget it. What am I doing? I'm so tired. The eyes are still there. I don't like that. November 7th, 2006. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over the school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And what, just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam and or Brian? And guess what? Even crazier words on the streets. Sam Holt, the daughter of a child molester, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? And why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she... You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home. And so soon. Brian, please. Please say something. Jesus. Wait, is her dad actually a child molester? Because that's fucked up. It's not her fault, though. Brenda Johns. Oh my god, how could Sam Holt not kill herself? Bro, Facebook. I'm glad it's dead. Honestly. If my dad went on the news for touching teenage girls, that's bye-bye world for me. Bro, she didn't do that. Her dad did. Don't associate her with him. Then I remembered she wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt, arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. What? Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is hers. Why did her legs break? A needy city girl with serious issues. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. I accidentally pressed a right click to get out of the book, and it scared me. Okay, dude. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And, in the end, there's a typo in this game. I found it, and in the end, I got what I wanted. Oof. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. And then, Stacy's trauma-filled head exploded. What do you mean? Hide, coward. What? Maybe you can run forever. Maybe you'll be able to live again. Wait, where do I hide next? Run. Oh! Bad. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I actually think it's Yeah, so crazy story, the game was actually bugged and I had to restart the game. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me, he would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time someone had to pay for it. Okay, a locker. Oh, the note in the... Okay, I get it. What does that say? Sam, meet me at Colton Hill, you know where to find... I'm putting 2 and 2 together, guys. Okay. I killed Sam. I think I'm Kyle. I killed Sam at Colton Hill. The foresty place that I go to occasionally was Colton Hill. I don't like it. I'm having, like, dreams and stuff about it. Bad dreams. And I'm doing drugs, presumably. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's keep going this way. Let's go towards the scary thing. Maybe away from the scary thing. Away from the scary thing. I don't like the scary thing. The scary thing is bad. Let's go. Okay. Other scary thing. This is what we call juggling in gamer terms, because I'm a gamer. I'm an epic gamer. We're going towards the other scary thing. Other scary thing. I can't do anything. What? Okay. Let's... Yeah. What's up? Hi. How's it going? Are you Sam? Hello? Waiting for someone? Kyle? What are you doing here? I knew you wouldn't stay away from him. I knew you don't deserve that. I don't know what you're talking about. Our lives are ruined because of you. Kyle, don't come any closer. No. Shit, no. The note. It's in our bag. Let's get rid of it. Oh, the branch. Oh. Jesus Christ, dude. My God. October 20th, 2006, with Brian preparing for a rematch with blah blah blah. There's a saw Brian had a new practice. Though he's turned away from me. I left. Brian, please say something. That's destruction of evidence. That's pretty bad. What was that? Go to the door. Yeah, let's go to the door. I like the door. I'm scared. No. Uh-oh. What? I'm lost. Oh. Okay. Okay. It was an accident. Okay, so I am Kyle. Yeah. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Colton. After that, the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to the university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to his hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to, but every time he hinted about leaving town, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, haha, see, you're gonna die alone here. Maybe I knew. I knew that Bea took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon, anger took control of me. And I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed, devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's just like that story Miss Laisley once told us about, the shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in, no one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself of how I am the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So, here comes the big question. Should I keep it? No. No. It's time to admit. I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting for me, or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, it's time to say goodbye. Okay then. Lighter. Jesus. That burned really fast. Oh, he's a knock on the door. Bad. Hey, hi. Oh, Jesus. Fire bad. That's spreading really fast. Hi, I'm going to go to the door. I'm coming to the door. I'm going to the door. Hold on, I'll answer in a moment. Give me a second. Jesus, relax. Relax, bro. Christ. Oh. Was it just a drug trip? I was finally awake. My head was aching from the desperate pumping of my heart. My burning lungs sucked in air for what felt like an eternity. But I knew nothing was over. I needed to get what was coming for me. I told the police everything that happened 3 years ago. It won't fix what I've done, but at least I finally got the closure I deserve. I know it doesn't mean anything now, but goodbye, Bea. That was good. That was a really good game. It was freaky. It didn't have great graphics, but, still. The story I had, you didn't know who the main character was, and that's always been an interesting concept to me. God, it's so cool. And it's not just it's not like it had just one cool thing to go with it. It had so many cool concepts, like who were you, what was happening, who's this character, who's that character, and it's not like they had a bunch of random characters. They developed everyone in depth, and they had a few side characters like the dad, or they mentioned Stacy's mom a little bit. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. This was fun, kind of.